We have new pictures from NASA of 3I Atlas, breaking news. But today we have another breaking news, that is that it accelerated on the Perihelion. Super 100% confirmed. Yes, it's true, it accelerated. We'll talk about that, break it down and try to clear things among the dust that is being lifted around all of what's happening in 3I Atlas. This is the picture, all zoomed in. You can't complain in the comments of the live stream, I don't mind. We have to be realistic. This is a processed picture. They capture from the telescopes, whatever, this case was the punch satellite as well, and then they process it. I don't process anything. I show you as is, without makeup. Pure, natural. Here, 3I Atlas live with my telescope. Here, guys, here. Here. Notice that is super orangish. This has to be with what we will talk about today. Again, science doesn't understand right now what is it in reality. We don't know what is it. Is it a comet? Is it a natural thing? Is it an alien? Whatever thing? We don't know, man. I think it's alien since the beginning. The evidence for the first time, an unprecedented moment in history of human being, a non-gravitational acceleration of 3I Atlas at Perihelion. So a weird interstellar object as we never observed before in human history had an unusual acceleration on the Perihelion, so the closest approach to the sun, and NASA doesn't say anything. Is on the shutdown. ESA doesn't say anything. China doesn't say anything. Roscosmos on Russia doesn't say anything. JAXA doesn't say anything. HiRise on India doesn't say anything. What are they hiding? Because I mean, such an important event, object, entering from outer space, from outside our solar system, our home, our backyard, with loads of weird stuff that are gold for science. And the scientists can't have a voice? Why? Is the $1 million or billion probably question. First, evidence for a non-gravitational acceleration. What is a non-gravitational acceleration? Without understanding this, we can't move on. So far, and until now, we never had this. Non-gravitational means that the object is moving, accelerating, without gravity, right? Gravity is what makes it move there around the sun. And the planets, when they get closer, objects get influenced by the gravity. And reaching the perihelion, the closest approach to the sun, any object tend to accelerate. That's a regular and very usual, very common acceleration pre-perihelion from the gravity. It pulls as the object comes to the mass of the sun, that is the sun. Then they pass the perihelion and they tend to gradually decelerate, coming back in time. It takes time, but gradually coming back to the speed that they had before. So it's like, boom, you know, they come back to the same. So that's a natural thing. That's nothing unusual, and we didn't see any change of that on 3I Atlas until now. Now, someone that I will show you here, a scientist, found that it accelerated without the interference of the gravity, and it was right on perihelion, that closest approach. So it's something new. I even gave you the example of a mountain. You go running down a cliff, you gain speed, and then at the bottom it kind of breaks, right? And then you start coming up and slowly slowing down. By the date of its perihelion, 3I Atlas, the interstellar intruder, displayed the first evidence of that non-gravitational acceleration. So, if it was not the gravity, what was that caused this acceleration? That's the question. if it was not the gravity. He measured, made the calculations. These guys are good on that, the scientists. And there are two hypotheses here. It can fit the natural side and it can fit the alien side. It increased that brightness and it was very, very unusual because it's bluer. And this is even more unusual. The acceleration, the bluer tint of it, too bright with a bluer tint, that means it's bluer than the sun. It means that it's getting hotter than the sun. It's not common for a natural object to get hotter than the sun too much time. So that's unusual and they don't understand in the natural side, the bluish tint. And it was supposed to have a tail, because if it's gas, so hot and gas being expelled, should have a tail, because the dust that was expelled and was visible, that orange tint in my captures weeks ago, we saw an orange tint, that means dust. The blue means gas, but where is the ionized gas, the tail of gas, you know? So that's all very weird. Then he says about Juno that we'll have a good observation. Right now we are having Hera and Europa Clipper from NASA trying to grab that tail. We have no information about that, which is weird. They keep releasing these crap pictures, but it can also be alien. And he says, the non-gravitational acceleration might be the technological signature of an internal engine, man. Hot, 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 hot. I think it's this. This might also explain the report on 3i Atlas getting bluer than the sun. It fits. It makes sense. For a natural comet, this blue color is very surprising. Dust is expected to redden the scattered sunlight, like my captures in the past. And the surface of 3i Atlas is expected to be much colder at that position. So the usual will be now getting brighter, but also redder, not bluer. The blue appearance is an anomaly. It could potentially be explained by a hot engine or a source of artificial light. Crazy, crazy, crazy. However, and he states here, however, it might instead be a signature of ionized carbon monoxide for a natural comet. So as you can see, this is the most important thing, is that you can understand, all of you, that what just happened is a huge anomaly, is the, in my list, 16th anomaly of things that are super unusual in an object that don't explain at all a comet. By the opposite, it pushes more and more towards the alien hypothesis. It's strengthened. But what we just discovered can fit both narratives. The truth is, we don't know, man.